Baker Finance students, we are now in week 3, and we'll keep the video lecture short this week, and I put some resources out there to help you too. But this week we look at chapter 7, deals with evaluating bonds. It is with the price. One thing I want you to remember is that there's an inverse relationship with the price. So as interest rates go up, the present value goes down. Just the opposite is interest rates go down, present values go up. So bonds could sell at a premium above the par value, which is usually kind of viewed as $1,000 in textbooks, and that will also be the future value when you do these problems. So when we look at bonds, you've had some practice in chapter 5 finding present value. The only difference now in finding the price of the bond, we're still going to use present value, but we have these series of payments, and we'll do these mostly assumed on an annual payment basis. For example, let's say there's a 20-year bond that pays a 10% coupon rate. Well, you would take 1,000 times 0.10 to get $100, and you would get $100 at the end of every 20 years. So essentially with a bond, what you're doing is you're discounting back all those cash flows back to day zero. So I'm going to receive some $1,000 in the future, and what is that money worth to me today, if that's not until 20 years that I receive it? And what is the value of all those series of $100 cash flows for the next 20 years? So we kind of add those two present values together to find out what the price is we'd be willing to pay for the bond. Chapter 8, you're going to look at some basic theory and stock valuation. You're going to look at the Gordon growth model. It's assumed on a dividend basis that these dividends in the company grows at a certain rate. Again, that's a big assumption. Last week I had you in the forum discussion post the dividends, but you see for some companies they may not pay a dividend, so the model doesn't really hold very well. But it's a good example, again, tying back to present value. Okay, you'll have a brief forum discussion this week. I'll also post a exam about Wednesday this week, so it'll be in a Word document. Multiple choice. I just want you to give the letter response on one page. So 1 is A, 2 is A, 3 is A, so forth. So just review the questions and just give a one-letter response for each question. Otherwise, I put some other resources out there today, some videos too to help you, and hopefully that will answer some questions too if you're not as familiar with Excel. But otherwise, have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.